Alright, welcome back to our playthrough of Quest for Glory 1. We are now in the Cottage Tail Inn, or the Hero's Tail Inn, rather, and we are interrogating this guy, Abdulla Doo, or we have just about gotten ready to. Let's ask him some questions. He was robbed by the brigands, so he probably knows something of interest about them.
2 weeks ago, I was about to become wealthy beyond my dreams. I, Abdulla Doo, would be the first merchant into the valley this year, but my life was shattered by those vile brigands. The band of brigands ambushed us just as we crossed the pass into the valley. They first used some magic which blinded us. Then they overwhelmed my 6 guards and my assistants. All of my trade goods were taken from me right before my very eyes. Why the brigand leader spared my life, I do not know. I am now but a beggar living off the generosity of my friends. Gosh, that's, and there are a number of leads in what he just said, so I'm going to start by asking about the brigand leader. There were about 12 brigands, including a minotaur, if you can believe it. Their leader was wearing a hooded cloak. I could not see the face, but he had a high-pitched voice. There was also some sort of warlock who giggled a lot. How about that warlock? I remember there's a price on his head, so it might be useful. Perhaps it was my eyes that deceived me, but I could swear there was gnome blood in that odd magician. And you said there was some magic used, so I'm going to ask about the magic. Alas, had I known magic, perhaps I could have turned the tide against those abominable brigands. Their magic did not seem so strong, but they outnumbered my poor caravan by 2 to 1. And he said a few times he living on the kindness of his friends, so I think it might be useful to know about what he has to say about them. Even though they too lost a fortune when the brigands stole from me, Shamin and Shima are caring for this frail shadow of a great man. Well, he's humble, isn't he? Well, I feel kind of bad for him, honestly, even though he's kind of stuck up. So I'm going to give him some money to help him out. You can also give him food, and it has the same effect here, as you'll see. Your kindness overwhelms me. I can tell you will someday be a great hero. Now you will have a secret. Among the items they stole from me was a magic rug. I alone know the words to command it. If you help recover my treasure, I will take you, Shamin, and Shima back to our land by way of the flying carpet. Shapir needs powerful heroes too. Flying carpet, huh? That's set up for a sequel if I've ever heard one. Alright, anything else I should ask him about? Oh, he mentioned a minotaur in the brigand, so I'm going to ask about that. If you have never seen such a beast before, you may count yourself lucky. It is like a giant of a man with a bull's head. That might not be good later. I'm going to, I can't think of anything else to ask him right now, so I'm going to eat my dinner. The food tastes surprisingly good. The beverage goes down smoothly and well. And I think it's still sunset approaches, so I could actually wander around a bit more. But I think it might be a good place to call it a night. And I'm in the inn, so I want to see about staying here.
Very nice rooms, very soft beds, finest in town. Only 5 silvers a night.
5 silvers, so again, a little bit pricey for every day, but like I said, at dinner, I'm new in town, so I'm gonna rent a room.
May you dream of all the rewards you deserve.
You thank Shamin and pay him 5 silvers for the room. And that is day 1 for us. Exciting, huh? Asleep at the Hero's Tail Inn. The sleep heals and refreshes you. I'm gonna skip breakfast because more money. And head outside. We've now finished exploring the town pretty much, so for now we'll have to come back and get stuff later. Of course, we can't just say we're done with town, but for now I'm gonna head outside. I love the soundtrack here. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just the cold. You are on your own in a very dangerous place. Okay, I'm gonna start by heading north here. because a lot of stuff that people mentioned in the previous day seemed to be in the north. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you near a hut by the side of the road. The house looks cheery and well kept. It has the sign of the healer above the entrance. I guess that's where the healer is, who lost her ring and is buying spell components. What's that in the tree there? The tree is a large oak. There's a nest on a single limb that seems to reach out toward the hut. That's probably important because they bother describing it. Let's go see if we can talk to the healer. The door seems to be barred on the inside. Perhaps you should knock. Alright, that sounds like a hint. You hear the inside bolt slide open.
Come on in.
The fragrance of the herbs mingle with some other rather pungent odors as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new.
And I just goofed up and gave that line, but...
What can I do for you? I can sell you potions if you like. Also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me. I always have so much to do around here.
Oh, let's start by looking around here. Small on a prehistoric scale, but still a pterosaur. Pterosaur. Cheesecloth. 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 Guess this woman uses a lot of cheesecloth. That's like an entire bookshelf full of it. The view from the window has been obscured by soot from the fire. The pterosaur's litter box. Ingredients. An iron holder fit for a lit torch. This and that. More of this and that. I don't even know what that says. Nothing here, apparently. Petrified icicles and greens. You can buy potions, get information, or sell ingredients here. Whatever is boiling there is either soup or some sort of potion. Ladder up to the loft where the healer has her personal quarters. No, you can't go up the ladder. A rather motherly-looking woman with a look of vagueness that belies her shrewdness. She wears an apron over her dress and a scarf wrapped around her head. Alright, let's ask about some of the stuff that... First, we know that she's lost a ring, so...
It is shaped and good like a blade of the herb Aphelas within 20 leaves. I don't know how I lost it. I hardly ever take it off.
And she also wants, she mentioned even that she wants spell components.
I'll pay you for cheetah claws, truebeard, magic mushrooms, and flowers from Marana's piece.
Find out more about those things.
The cheetah looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you're a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I'll pay you 5 silver for each claw. The trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day, and so are found at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I'll pay you 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll.
These monster killing quests kind of don't seem my league as a thief, but maybe these will be more useful.
I use the mushrooms from a fairy ring to make magic potions.
A fairy ring.
I'll pay you 1 gold for some.
I love how specific that quantity is. Some. Yeah, bring you 5 mushrooms, you pay me gold. Bring you 20 mushrooms, you pay me gold.
I use flowers from the land's piece to the north, and they're all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I'll pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers.
So now we've got a reason to find Arana's piece. Not that we didn't sort of have one already, just because it was mentioned by name, but that's a more concrete one. And now she says she can give us potions. Well,
I make and sell healing potions, magic potions, vigor potions, and undead engines. The potions will cost you healing potion 40 silvers, magic potion 60 silvers, vigor potion 20 silvers, undead 100 silvers.
well, that's a bit out of my price range right now, but that's good to know. Okay, I'm going to leave the healer's house for now, and then I'm going to end this video here.
Oh, by the way, if you happen to find a ring on your adventures, must be a very good ring. I'll give you a reward to the one who returns it.
Because we are out of time. So, see you next time. Remember, we are entertaining to some degree.